Hi, welcome back to FINEFit 5 Interval Nitro Exercises on the lovely static pole. So this is a timed stopwatch program, which means the first exercise is 30 seconds long, the next is a minute, then 30, then minute, then 30 with equal rest in between. And as I always tell you, if you've watched this many times over, but for you newbies, down below in the description is better detail of what the heck I'm talking about. This is also a great program to do with a friend, really challenges each other, you know what I mean? So before I show you what this week's 5 are, make sure, of course, you are warmed up. And like I always saying, make sure the legs are warmed up, the hips are warmed up, especially your upper body, like your shoulders, and never ever forget your wrists. Now, let's find out what this week's 5 interval nitro exercises are. We are going to start off this FINEFit with a chopper crunch twist. So you're going to get into the classic chopper pose, and you're going to come up with the knees, but you're going to twist and wrap your stomach around the pole. So it's going to look like this. So up, twist. All right, from the side view, up, twist. Now you can do it as slow and controlled as possible would be ideal, because then you're not using momentum to get into it, but raw sheer power. If you need to use momentum, definitely do. And in the future, just think about slowing it down as that strength builds for you. Okay, let's find out. Exercise number 2 is going to be front slides. So it's sort of like a pistol squat. And these are for a minute long, so be prepared, pace yourself if your legs are not one of your strong, beefy areas. So, facing the pole, you're gonna slide the leg forward and come up. So you're gonna do 30 seconds one side, 30 on the other. Make sure you're sitting back on this back leg so that you can target the glutes as well. Exercise number 3 is going to be a bracket grip frog crunch. Now, key points to this is this bottom hand, finger down, which stabilizes your wrist, and it is going to push. So I'm not here with my shoulder, I'm here. Make sure it's engaged. Top hand is in a normal true grip, and it's going to pull. So if you're looking, it's pulling. Now with this pushing and this pulling, it enables me to lift up my legs into the frog pose. This is really critical though, that you have the hands, shoulders already engaged before you even lift the feet. If you don't, you're gonna crash into the pole. It won't be pretty, and it might injure your shoulders. So again, butt up, engage, crunch. And it becomes way easier. So 15 seconds on one side, 15 on the other. Next exercise, of course, on the floor. And this one's a little different than normal. So we want the pole in the waist. So we're gonna come down, have it nice in the waist, and we're going to do a mock chopper, and then we're gonna do a mock Gemini hook. So what that looks like is here. You're gonna bring your legs up. So this is your mock chopper. You're gonna take your outside leg, the leg furthest from the pole, and you're gonna hook it on behind the knee and bring the other one down. Now if you're up on a pole, this is a Gemini. So next, you're going to bring the back leg up, bring them both up, and then redo. So here, and hook. So this is really going to work your core, of course, and you can do a little pop with the legs, get a little flexibility going on there, and get used to this feel. Make sure it's right in that knee pit. That is critical when you're up on the pole, so keep that in mind while you're down here. All right, the final exercise for today is going to be a fan kick into a sit. This is one of my favorites. So we all know the fan kick, up, and around. Now we're gonna go up, around, and sit down. So it's gonna be around, and sit. Okay, it's on the other side. Up, around, sit. So this is just giving it that much more that your core is going to have to work, get into the sit. It's also just getting you smooth, getting into the sit position. And that is this week's 5 interval nitro exercises.